Picture this. You're at a restaurant enjoying family quality time. This night is supposed to be a typical gathering filled with good food, great conversation, and a ton of laughter. Until your family member ends up in the hospital where you find out that they now have permanent liver damage from the food served at dinner. According to the CDC, an estimated 48 million people get sick, 128,000 are hospitalized, and 3,000 die from foodborne diseases yearly. The Food Firm was inspired by the love for food, memorable gatherings, and the demand for high-quality dining experience within our communities. The Food Firm was founded in 2001 by 6 family members that witnessed a loved one's health become negatively impacted due to foodborne contamination. Our mission is to help start up and existing restaurants create a dining environment where families can go to enjoy a pleasurable and memorable dining experience. We value our community, families, and health. Our goal is to foster those sweet, precious moments before they turn sour. We ensure our clients follow the FDA guidelines, educate them on food handling, conduct undercover restaurant reviews, and guide restaurant owners to the necessary tools and resources required for them to maintain consistent, high-quality dining services. We also offer ideas for interior design, decor, and restaurant layouts. Our recommendations will keep your restaurant business flourishing with customers and high review ratings. Hi, my name is Jacob Forrester, and I am a consultant advisor here at Food Firm. My job is to ensure that restaurants abide by mandatory guidelines such as cleanliness and use the necessary measures to ensure incidents that are in the employee's control don't happen. A few examples are hair in food and possible cross-contamination. Throughout my time doing this job, these issues are fairly common. I'd like to eliminate those as much as possible. I recently had a coworker get hospitalized due to a foodborne illness. As far as my personal expertise is concerned, I have been in the business for about 12 years or so. I've also seen my fair share of unpleasant restaurants. My goal is to have every restaurant feel like a place where you would want to bring your family on a Sunday afternoon after church. Family time is important, and here at Food Firm we stress 3 things: food, family, and fellowship. I want to help businesses grow that type of image, certainly. It takes hard work, but my message is very simple. Treat customers how you would expect to be treated, and communication is very important. Hire employees who have the same mindset and goals as you. It may be hard to come by, but it's possible. Of course, everyone won't, but with a little determination, leadership, and friendliness, you can almost get everyone on board. My expertise in this field hasn't gone as smoothly as you'd imagine. It takes time to build to get to this point. I always ask clients and employees the same question: how do you like to be treated while at a sit-down restaurant? Many of their answers are very similar. I tell them to keep that in mind while working with customers and possible clients. You want everyone to feel that fellowship and friendliness. This information I have shared from my ongoing career is vital to success, at least in my eyes. Food can only go so far, but friendliness and fellowship will forever outlast the food. For example, the customer may not have enjoyed the food whatsoever, but if whomever taking care of them showed gratitude, friendliness, and a little fellowship towards the customer, their outlook on the restaurant would have completely changed based on how the employee treated them. It goes without saying that this is very important. Obviously, we want the customer to be completely satisfied with their experience as a whole, but sometimes there's going to be those times where that simply won't be true. I reviewed La Salsa, a very popular Mexican joint here in Carrollton. It's located very close to campus, so it's usually a hit for us students. La Salsa has been around for roughly 17 years. They first served Carrollton back in 2004, and they offer a variety of foods, mainly Mexican cuisine. They're really well known for their made fresh to order fajitas, excellent margaritas, and also their specials. Every Tuesday they have fajitas, 2 for $11.99, and since their location is so close to campus, it brings in a younger crowd mainly during the week, but on the weekends they stay busy with any and everyone. Choosing a Mexican restaurant was pretty tricky, so there's obviously a ton around the area. A few of the competitors are The Border and Lazy Donkey. Both restaurants are also pretty good, but none of them hit home quite like La Salsa. A few similarities are the menu items, of course, the friendliness, and outdoor seating. A few major differences are the location, quickness, and the freshness of the food. La Salsa genuinely has it all. According to Yelp, some of the strengths of La Salsa are their specials literally every day of the week. The food is super cheap and great pricing for college students. The food is super quality for the cheap price as well. Many reviews also mentioned how friendly the staff was. Weaknesses that La Salsa has: or sometimes that the food seems to be stale. Multiple people have complained on Yelp that their rice or chicken was overcooked. Another weakness is that an employee verbally harassed a customer over not paying for their bill even though they didn't eat their meal because it was wrong. This information is very much needed to hear, though. It's very important to celebrate the strengths and also work on the weaknesses you may see. A good way to keep staff motivated to keep up the good work is to show appreciation by doing small things, such as giving an extra day off or so. Fixing the weaknesses are even more important. If you want to stay successful, eliminating issues such as stated before are very vital. The Border and the Lazy Donkey have about the same type of reviews, a ton of 4 and 5 stars, and very minimum 3 stars and below. As for keeping up with the competitors, I believe La Salsa is right where they need to be just due to the location. Opportunities that La Salsa can take into account is gathering more reviews. They are slim to none on Yelp currently. Along with that, they could also add online ordering to reach a new source of customers while bringing in new menu items as well. Training employees to be the best of the best goes a long ways in terms of keeping loyal customers and bringing in new ones. Scrolling through Yelp, I have seen a few disheartening reviews that give me reason to believe it's time to retrain all staff members on how to treat customers. There was a review that mentioned an employee following a customer outside the restaurant and verbally harassing them because they didn't pay for the meal that was brought to their table, which was the wrong order. The customer service seems to be a hit or a miss. The customer satisfaction seems to be poor based on a few reviews as well. There were bones found on a customer's chicken. The rice seems to be overcooked quite often as well. I believe they should retrain the cooks and make sure to be extra careful while handling meats and use a timer while cooking rice. There was also reviews of the parking lot needing to be repaved. One person even got a flat tire due to the poorly paved parking lot. Repaving the parking lot would boost the customer's chances of return. In conclusion, managing restaurant reviews should be done weekly at minimum. The more the better, of course. It's very important to check these because you may not be fully aware of something that potentially happened. Customers are always first in this field, and keeping up with reviews and making much needed changes are very vital to being successful. The strengths portion is important. It helps keep customers loyal and bring in new ones as well. Having daily specials is huge. People love a cheap lunch and even dinner. The quality of the food seems to be tremendous in many folks' eyes. Keep that quality up and prices down as much as possible since you're located in a college town. No matter what field of business you're in, friendliness is key. Keep it up. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time doing background research on La Salsa. It has given me a better understanding of how a small Mexican joint in a college town should be ran. The reviews were mainly good, but the few poor reviews are things that can be certainly fixed with effort and patience. Getting the parking lot repaved was also vital to keeping customers loyal, along with the friendly staff. If any of you are interested in reaching out to my firm, you can reach us 3 different ways. It's 678-886-9922. It's the best way to reach out to us. Our website is also www.foodfamilyfellowship.com, and our email is foodfamilyfellowship@gmail.com. I look forward to doing business with any and all of you. We have also made a t-shirt for any of you interested that has our logo and slogan on it. The first 15 subscribers to our email list will receive a free one in the mail within 2 weeks of subscription. This is our way of promoting our business and friendship. Again, I thank you all for taking the time to hear me out and see my expertise. I really appreciate the opportunity to help you all grow. Thanks again, and I wish you all the best of success in the future. Thank you.